All right, so after you acquire the spin, you're just gonna open up the run if it's not opened up already. And you're gonna come over here. If you don't see it, there's this little drop down arrow that you can hit and pull down to EmboGuide. And it brings up these 4 views. I like to start with the cross-sectional one down here. So what you're gonna do is have this selected segment. You're going to click New, and come over here, use the magnifying glass to enlarge the image. We'll say this opacity here is the lesion. So with New being hit, you're just going to use the mouse, left click, and you're going to pull this little circle over the lesion, and you're going to modify it by going on the inside and the outside of the line here. And you're just pulling down with the mouse, and you want to kind of get it just to conform to the shape of the lesion. You're limited to the number of clicks you can do to modify it, so I think it's like 100 or something like that. So if you go over, it just stops letting you modify it. I'm just going to do this kind of quickly here. Go back and forth between modifying it and scrolling through it to just make sure you have the lesion there covered. Right, a bit sloppy, but that's good enough for this. Then I just like to double check with another view here. All right, a little sloppy, but that'll work for the video. So essentially, this is going to be the lesion that you're delineating with that tool. Then you're going to go to planning. If you want, you can use the cut tool, and usually there's going to be like bone. I've already cut this out, but there's going to be like bone that you can use the cut tool to get rid of. It just makes it a little bit less more to look at, and you just do that by circling that area, and it's going to cut that bone out. Then what you can do is do set catheter. Just put the crosshairs right over the catheter. You're going to left click, it's going to put that little green dot there. They can go to auto detect, and that's going to pull up the vessels feeding the tumor, and each vessel will be a different color. So you have this vessel here that branches, so the yellow and the red are feeding the tumor, and these other ones are not.